In life, we often strive to live honestly, work hard, and stay true to our values. But sometimes just a single moment of weakness, one small thought of greed, can change everything. One wrong decision can open or close the door to success forever. Today's story reminds us that if we cannot control our mind, even the most honest person can fall. Every thought matters, for the mind shapes our actions and our future. Many years ago, there was a young man named Jake who lived in a small village. His life was filled with hardship and loneliness. Each day he searched for work, earned a little money, returned home, cooked a simple meal, and went to sleep. Despite his poverty, he remained honest and hardworking. One day, after wandering all day without finding any job, Jake returned home in disappointment. On his way back, Jake heard an old man calling out, "Can anyone help me carry something?" Turning around, Jake saw the old man with 3 large, heavy bags. The old man said, "I need to go to the next village, but I can only carry 2. If you help me with the 3rd, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Jake immediately agreed. When he lifted the bag, he was surprised by its weight. The old man smiled and said, "It's full of bronze coins." Though tired, Jake placed it on his shoulder and walked with the old man. Along the way, the old man kept looking at him. Jake thought, maybe he's afraid I'll run away. But he reminded himself, "I'm not a thief. I just want to earn honestly." Jake continued walking silently, unaware that this was the first test of his honesty. When they reached the riverbank, Jake stepped into the water first, while the old man stopped. "I'm too old," the man said. "If I carry these 2 bags across, I'll drown. Can you take 1 more bag for me? I'll pay you 3 more gold coins." Jake agreed, but when he reached for the bag, the old man stopped him. "Promise you won't run away," he said. "This bag has silver coins." Jake felt annoyed. "Do I look like a thief? I never cheat anyone for money." Then he carried the silver bag safely across the river. Despite a greater reward, Jake remained honest, never letting greed control him. After crossing the river, they reached the foot of a steep hill. Jake began climbing slowly, but the old man stayed below. "Why aren't you coming?" Jake asked. "I'm too old to carry this last bag," said the man. "It's filled with gold. If you run away, I can't catch you." Jake sighed, slightly frustrated but firm. "I'm not greedy. I once worked at a loan company, but I quit when they asked me to lie." The old man nodded, finally trusting him, and handed him the bag of gold. "Go ahead," he said. "I'll follow slowly." Jake carried all 3 bags up the hill, not realizing this was the final test that would determine his fate. As Jake climbed, strange thoughts began to fill his mind. "If I run away, he's too old to catch me. With this gold, I could be rich, marry a beautiful wife, and live in luxury." What began as a fleeting thought grew stronger, clouding his reason. Jake gave in to temptation and started running with all 3 bags. His heart raced, breath quickened, and excitement filled his chest. When he reached home and opened the bags, there was no gold or silver, only stones. Shocked and confused, Jake searched inside and found a handwritten note. "I am the king of this land. I was searching for an honest man to adopt as my son and heir. If you had not run away, you would have been that man." Jake collapsed in regret, tears filling his eyes. He had lived honestly all his life, but one moment of weakness cost him the greatest chance of his life. One wrong thought had changed everything. Jake's story is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human mind. Every action begins with a single thought. If we don't control our thoughts, they turn into words, words into actions, actions into habits, and habits shape our destiny. Our most dangerous enemy isn't others but our own negative thinking. It can pull us off the right path in an instant. So, learn to keep your mind clear and nurture thoughts of honesty, kindness, and positivity. Each thought is a seed planted in the mind, and eventually it will grow into reality. If we nurture positive, honest, and grateful thoughts, our lives will become peaceful and fulfilling. But if we allow greed, anger, or doubt to take over, we destroy ourselves. Remember, even the greatest enemy cannot harm us as much as our own negative thoughts can. So, plant the seeds of peace, honesty, and gratitude in your heart, and your future will bloom beautifully. If you found this story meaningful, share it so more people can be inspired. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay with us for more uplifting stories. Always be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward. Life will test you, but if you keep your mind calm and honest, you'll always find light on your journey.